It's Super StarCraft Bros.
It's Platinum Thursday.
Is it?
It
Is it Thursday?
It is Thursday.
I don't know what day
I
it
had
is.
my physics test.
Hey, that drone decided he didn't. Oh, he got to work. How was your physics test?
I want to cry.
It was that bad?
Yeah.
Was it hard?
Yeah.
They have really weird problems.
I don't...
You'll do fine. All right, so we have some good luck, have fun, and some IE.
Aye.
Okay, so some good old-fashioned constitutional voting right there. And looks like we have a Zerg, and looks like we have a Terran. Protoss, same thing, you know, same thing. So Iron Sparks, who's playing?
Well, on our top right corner of Antiga Shipyard, we have our red Zerg Dracosx. And our bottom right corner, we have our blue Protoss jmoney.
What up? It's one of my nicknames.
jmoney?
I'm serious. I went to school with someone who would call me J-Money.
Really?
Yeah, graduate school.
Huh. That's not weird.
I called her T-Dog. She called me J-Money. Nothing nerdy about all that.
Did her name start with a T?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, Overlord heading out for Draco, and down at J-Money's base. Probes.
Man, he'd just be rolling in the dough.
Not really.
He might be.
Well, he throws out a gateway. Interesting.
Which you normally would see the Forge.
Oh, yeah.
Fast expand, since it's a FFE, not a JFE.
What?
It's a FFE, not a JFE. Forge fast expand, not a gateway fast expand.
Why are you saying Jeffy?
GFE.
There you go. Much better, Iron Sparks.
It's the J-Money stuff.
Spawning pool is down for Draco, so he's deciding to go pool first before any type of expand. And this actually might spell disaster for J-Money.
Seems like chasing its own tail.
Yeah, you know, that's what drones do before they morph into a giant pool of goo.
Alright.
And it does look like J-Money has scouted out his opponent, and he knows what's, I guess, going on somewhat. He has a Zealot coming out right now, and looks like a probe is heading down, probably to drop down a Cybernetics core.
Which, you know, I'd rather see the Cyber...
Okay, Forge, that's fine.
So it's GF,
maybe Draco is playing random?
I don't think... You don't see random that much in the higher leagues.
I don't know. Alright, so expansion going down now for Draco. He is getting 4 Lings out, probably to do some scouting and grab the watchtower. And Forge almost finished, and let's see, that Zealot is gonna get a friend in a little bit.
Oh!
The hell was that? Are you okay? Was that physics test that mind-frying? Sheesh. Alright, let's see, we have another pylon going down. We'll probably see a gateway after that. That probe's like, I want to build a nexus, but we're poor. Come on, J-Money, get us some money.
You know, I think if he hadn't... He didn't need this pylon.
Yes, he did.
No.
Yes, he did.
Well, if he wants to expand, he didn't need that pylon.
Yes, he did. Because he's supplied.
Yeah, but he wouldn't need to make supply.
But, you know, better late than pylon.
What?
Exactly. Alright, so let's see. The expansion is done for Draco. Queen just marched her way down to that expansion. And the Lings are doing their own scouting, but it looks like they did scout the wrong way. So they're going to pick up on J-Money's base last. And what is this drone doing? Are we going to see a ninja hatch? Yes, don't play with me like that, drone. That's just rude. That is rude.
Yeah, you have to play with J-Money.
Why?
Because J-Money's in the game.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Glad you got the Forge. Okay, there goes the Nexus down now. These are weird builds from both players.
I expect a cannon to go right here.
Yeah, me too. How
Or
about right there? Here come the Lings. They juke right past the 2 Zealots. And
so Draco goes ahead and sees everything.
Yep. Peeks into the mineral line. He might be able to stop some production. Don't tell me you're gonna lose it. Okay. Phew. Get back to work.
Conga line.
Doot, 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 doot. Hey! Get back to work.
Alright, so we do have this... Alright, he did start mining off the extractor. He wasn't initially, but
and he does have Zergling speed on the way. So just strange builds from both players.
Well, this player is doing pretty standard. You know, you get that spawning pull up first, just in case, and then you get the expansion.
I don't know. Because Draco hasn't teched up, I kind of expect him to be farther ahead. But oh well. And let's see, another hatch. He's taking his third now, and jmoney is building gateways. What the hell?
What?
Shield upgrade. This will be interesting. We have another zealot getting produced right now. Warp gate tech is just about to finish, and so we have a expand 3 gate going on for the Protoss player, and we have a 3 hatch. Well, he's building the third one. Oh, it is a 2 gate. I have no idea what's going on. This is interesting. This is definitely a different Platinum game than we've ever seen.
I want you to spot the difference.
Are we playing a game?
Yeah, spot the difference. Tell me when you see it.
The natural's oversaturated?
And this has like 5 drones.
Alright. Lair on the way for Draco, and we have 3 Stargates on the way for jmoney. I see what you're doing now. I see. He's going to go mass air.
So why get the shield upgrade?
Because it'll complement the air upgrades? I have no idea.
I mean, like, with the shield, I was
helps
kind of
the buildings.
I was kind of maybe expecting maybe like Archon play. You
Yeah.
know, the maybe he'll go like a lot of Zealots and Archon.
Well, I mean, the shield upgrade helps everything in the Protoss army. Buildings, units, everything.
But by how much?
1.
I mean, I really want to know by how much.
1. So let's see. The 3 Stargates are done. I don't know if jmoney has enough money, ironically enough, to actually produce off of 3.
Does he have enough J's?
3 no, J's not a currency in this game. Okay, we have a Spire down for Draco, so it's going to be like an aerial battle. And holy supply block. Throw down some pylons.
It's a diamond.
It's like the mighty, mighty square of power.
No, it's a diamond.
Alright, there's that air upgrade, and he's going void, so stop throwing your headphones around, man. Sheesh, calm down.
Alright, so do a 3 voiders on the way with the air upgrade
just said
going
that.
down. I know, I was repeating it. Horrible death for this Ling.
Oh, poor guy.
But on Draco side, we do, like we mentioned, the Spire, 2 Evo chambers down, so I'm looking to see those upgrades coming pretty soon. I would expect Fleet Beacon.
Were you just throwing Fleet Beacon into that sentence? I don't think you were gonna.
No, what else? I really would have expected a Roach Warren.
Yeah, I would have expected the Roach Warren as well. Draco is getting an Overseer, so he might suspect some type of DT play. And the Templar? Really? What?
Twilight Council.
What? Alright, this is going to be weird. Spores are going up now, so I really think that Draco is expecting some type of DT play. He is going to have a little bit of air defense to combat these voids. Well, he's got the Muta on the way. Do you think... Wow, holy saturation. He must... whatever. Do you think jmoney's going to go carrier?
As much as I would like to see it, I'm going to say no.
He's got 2 more voids on the way. He's sitting on a ton of minerals.
Yeah, but I think he's just going to be using it to produce the voids. I mean...
He's going to need cannons because these mutas are going to be terrorizing his...
Money?
Oh yeah. Carriers on the way.
Okay.
With the Graviton Catapult to spit out those interceptors faster. So we're going to see a Void Ray carrier army coming out of jmoney.
Is this our second carrier build of the week?
Yeah, that's...
It's a new record.
What do we get for that? 4th being taken by Draco.
You know what? I think jmoney's plan is to get every single building you can.
That'd be kind of cool. Oh, that probe's going to get stuck!
Oh well, it's just a probe.
Yeah, who cares about probes?
Alright, we have Air Attack Upgrade 2 coming for the Pro player. You don't say that often.
No, you don't. But unless you look at like Wednesday's game.
That is true.
So we have a lot of Lings and a lot of Mutas going down. Baneling Muta might be a good call for this one.
You know, if this Muta count keeps rising up, I really don't think those 5 orders and any amount of carriers is really going to be able to do enough.
No, as long as Draco micros his Mutas and at least just snipes the individual ships, he'll be fine. Zealot legs are on the way for jmoney's only ground army, which is all zealots, and he's really dedicating all of his gas into his air force. I'm expecting an observer out of that robo bay just to provide some type of scouting. And
I'm expecting a warp
man,
prism.
a fifth base being taken by Draco, and that overseer really fulfilled its destiny, because Draco now knows exactly what jmoney is doing, and that's just going all air.
It's destiny.
Here come the Muta to try and end this plight. They might be able to pick off a lot of zealots. That +1 is not finished yet.
But it's going to be no problem. He numbers is, since these Protoss air attacks so slow, if you have a large enough amount of units, you can take it out, no problem.
Yeah, you would need to definitely have some Phoenix in there that you can micro around the army a little bit, just to take out the Muta. Now, the only bad thing, I mean, he traded his air army, but this Zealot force, which seems really confused, is going to do a lot of damage to this third. They should have won for the second, though. That's where all the drones are. But here come the Mutas to defend, and I actually think if he targeted this hatchery, he could take it out before the Mutas pick them off.
Yeah, I mean, even though the Mutas are going to do great against the air army, it's going to take them a while to pick off these zealots. I mean, it will be done. They will be cleaned up, and I'm guessing this hatchery will be saved.
I really think he should have went for the hatchery instead of going for these Zerglings. Oh, that's depressing. The air upgrade just finished for the Mutas, so they're going to be a little bit more powerful now. And
I think jmoney needs to cut his losses.
You know what he really, if he wants to stick with his air army, which I mean, I love a good air army. It's fun.
Cut his losses.
Shut up. Is he needs to throw in cannons.
You see, this is something I can agree with.
Stalkers?
Yes. If he had those stalkers in that first engagement, he would have won.
I really think he has a lot of minerals. So throw down a couple cannons around his base to help deter the Muta pack from jumping in and out of his base. But because he's left it wide open, he could potentially lose a lot of his just production facilities because he has no defense in the base.
And he doesn't have the units that provide mobility to get there fast enough.
But you can tell he's going for his second shield upgrade. He really is he's going air.
You know what? And he has this Twilight Council down, so I really would like to see either a Templar Archive or Dark Shrine to see those Archons out. Because since the air units aren't going to be able to do enough DPS, the Archons, if you get those in there, they do the wonderful splash damage, and you already have the shield upgrades going.
Yep, and let's see, for Draco, he's finally starting on his Zergling upgrades, and it looks like he is going for his Hive tech tree.
Does he have 3 Evo Chambers?
I don't know, I think he only has the 2 at the main.
So this one isn't doing anything.
Oh, he must then.
And this is the attack.
And, or is that actually, that's air armor.
Oh, flyer.
There you go.
And we have attack upgrade 3 for the air.
That's actually pretty quick. This Ling decides to get into a fight with a Zealot, and that just doesn't work. Now, this is...
It's not time to move out yet.
You know, if jmoney... If Draco didn't have Mutas, this army would be terrifying.
Yeah.
But because there's Mutas on the field, it's just not as scary.
Like, it'd be a decent composition if he had less Zealots and more Stalkers.
Yeah. I mean, if he waits a little bit and just gets another round of Stalkers, I think that would be fine. I
mean, if he really wants to commit to these carriers, he needs to get more to really be effective.
You know what he might want to do is actually split it up, have his ground army on one hotkey, have his carriers and Void Ray on the other, and do a multi-pronged attack.
Hotkeys.
Oh, he's got the Warp Gates hotkeyed, which is kind of weird.
You know, also is overrated hotkeys.
Alright, so here we go. We have the main game, and we have the Zerglings moving in to take care of the Zealots. I don't know if every carrier has its interceptors out. Stalker's putting in a lot of laser fire. Mutas are actually melting away.
So, I mean, these Stalkers are really going to be a lot of help. And
you know, that +2 attack damage for the carriers are GG devastating.
You know, I think just because the Mutas were focusing so much on those Zealots,
he
wasn't focusing on the carriers.
You know, it would have helped if he had them hotkeyed.
True. But I mean,
remember, guys, always have your stuff hotkeyed.
These carriers took no damage.
No, I mean, the Zealots were actually they were tanking the damage from the Lings and the Muta.
Mm-hmm.
And after the Muta's fall, I mean, there's really just nothing on the map left for Draco, and as you can see, those Zealots were charging in to take out that massively oversaturated base. But, you know, it's always a good game when you see carriers, so leave a comment down below on how you think...
Or it's a really bad game when you
No,
see carriers.
no, it's a good game. It's always a good game. It could be a terrible game, but if there's carriers, it's awesome. It's just like if there's battle cruisers in the game. Leave a comment down below on how you think the game went, and how you think both players did, or how they could do better.
It's a trap.
Hit that like button.
Subscribe.
Share.
Let us know what you would like us to do.
Send us your own replays at SuperStarcraftBros@gmail.com. We'd absolutely love to cast your video, and of course, you send us your game, and you jump to the front of the line for casting.
Yeah.
And good luck, have fun. We'll see you on Friday.
GG.
GG.
jmoney.